Hello all, today we will see about homologous series. As all the elements which are having similar electronic structures show similar chemical properties and are placed in the same group of the periodic table. In the same way, all the organic compounds having similar structure shows similar properties and they are put together in the same group or series. So, a group of organic compounds having similar structures and similar chemical properties in which the successive compounds differ by CH2 group. They are known as homologous series. And each individual members are called homologues. Let's see the characteristic of homologous series. All the members of a homologous series are represented by the same general formula. For example, alkanes. Alkanes are represented by the general formula Cn H2n plus 2, where n is the number of carbon atoms. Alkenes, general formula is CnH2n and alkynes CnH2n minus 2. All alkanes are saturated hydrocarbons. It means they have CC single bond. All alkanes are unsaturated hydrocarbons. They have CC double bond. And all alkynes are also unsaturated hydrocarbons which have CC triple bond. Let's say the examples of homologous series. So methane. Methane has only one carbon atom. So the molecular formula for methane is C1H2 into 1 plus 2 is equal to CH4. Ethane has two carbon atoms. The molecular formula is CHH2 into 2 plus 2 is equal to C2H6. Now the difference between ethane and methane is that in ethane we have two carbon atoms and ethane we have only one carbon. So difference is 1C, and ethane we have 6 hydrogen and in methane we have 4 hydrogen. So difference is 2 hydrogen. So between methane and ethane the difference is CH2 group. Similarly, propane. Propane has 3 carbon atoms. So the molecular formula is C3H2 into 3 plus 2 is equal to C3H8. Again, the difference between ethane and propane is CH2 group. So these are homologous series in which the adjacent members they differ by one CH2 group. Butane has 4, so molecular formula C4H2 into 4 plus 2 is equal to C4H10. Then pentane. Pentane has 5 carbon atoms. So C5H2 into 5 plus 2 is equal to C5 and H12. So all differ by CH2 group, CH2 group. So the two adjacent homologous differ by one carbon atom and two hydrogen atoms or CH2 group. The molecular mass of every two adjacent homologous members is 14 unit. So let's see for example, methane, CH4. The molecular mass of methane, atomic mass of carbon is 12 plus atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. We have 4 hydrogens, so 1 into 4 is equal to 16 unit. Then atomic mass of ethane, C2H6. So 12 into 2 plus 1 into 6 is equal to 30 unit. So difference between both ethane and methane, the difference between ethane and methane is 30 minus 16 is equal to 40 unit. So the molecular mass of two adjacent homologous member is always 14 unit. So between methane and ethane, the difference is 14 unit. Between ethane and propane, again the molecular mass is 14 unit. Between propane and butane, also 14 unit, and between butane and pentane is 14 unit. So this is an important characteristics of homologous series. You should remember that molecular mass of two adjacent homologous always differ by 14 unit. Let's see another example for alcohols, the homologous series for alcohols. So methanol. The formula for methanol is CH3OH and the formula for ethanol is CH2OH. Again, both differ by one CH2 group. Similarly, ethanol and propanol, you can see, again they differ by one C group and differ hydrogen difference is 2 hydrogen. Propanol and butanol also CH2 group, and pentanol and butanol also CH2 group of difference is there. So all the compounds of a homologous series which have similar chemical properties because they have the same functional group. So here what is the functional group? Alcohol is the functional group. The OH is the functional group here. Let's see the next characteristic properties of homologous series. So the next important property is there is a gradual change in the physical properties with increase in molecular mass. So what is here with the increase in the molecular mass? So with the increase in the molecular mass, there is a change or there is an increase in melting point, boiling point, and densities of the members gradually increase. The next important properties for homologous series is all the homologous series members are prepared by same general methods of preparation. So this is what all about homologous series. Hope you like this. So thank you very much.